How's it going, Greensteaders? Welcome back. Now, if you saw our last video, you know I got this thing lined out with gravel, looking real nice, but it's not done yet. Now, I'm gonna get some dirt, just from that pile we were using over there, get that along the bags. I wanna try and get this outside covered as much as possible. I gotta get this foundation ready for the dome. Then once I get this foundation ready, then I think we can cap this off. So I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of dirt to move. Let's get it done. It's been a couple days since it rained, and these mornings have been a little chilly. I think it just touched freezing temperatures and then it started to warm up again. But we got frost on all the dirt out here. Well, I can still hear the coyotes this morning. I just got a little bit of dirt left to throw in here, and then I can just put the finishing touches on. I'm thinking just put a little bit more dirt in, tamp things down, add a little bit more gravel. I think we might be done. Then I can cap this thing off. Damn, you hear those coyotes? They're coming for us. Looking pretty good. I might get another wheelbarrow of dirt and just sprinkle some along the top before I'm done here. Then I'm going to tamp it all down. Oh, no, can't go through there. Wow. He's seeing something he wants to get. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, this guy. Horrible.
Do you smell something? Smell animals?
All right, we're looking good here around the Earthbag wall. For me, I think I want to get a little bit more gravel here in the middle. So I'm gonna put a little bit more gravel around the edges to kind of even that off. But I think we're almost done here with the foundation. So what I was originally thinking of doing was just going around, spreading out gravel throughout this whole trench again. And then I had to stop and I was thinking, I don't know if that makes sense. Because my first instinct is to level everything with the outside ground. And I think that would be a mistake because I know for sure that the south side here is lower than the north. So the trench would be uneven if I had everything level to the ground. I think what I'm going to do is level everything to the bags. So I think I'm just going to go around little bit by little bit, adding dirt, leveling that off, then adding a little bit of gravel if needed, and just leveling everything as I go. I think that's going to be the best way. Super close. It's getting real late. I'll be working for a while. I'll bring you guys back in the morning.
It's the second walk.
Second walk.
In the morning.
Took him out before sunrise so he could pee and do with all his business. Maybe he still had to go.
A lot of energy this morning.
Yeah. My upper thigh knows all too well. You bit my butt.
Sometimes he gets angry when he has to poop.
Well, I can understand that feeling. I get angry when I gotta poop. Well, it's another day out here, y'all, and I'm really loving the way this foundation is turning out. I got this, man, almost perfect along with the bags. Now what I want to do is I want to add more gravel around here, really get it evened off. And I think the foundation will be good to go. But there's still a lot more to do before we can get to building the dome. I know, everyone's excited, everyone wants to see this dome go up. Trust me, we do too. So I'm gonna finish off this foundation, then I got some prep work because I gotta get the stuff ready to put this flooring above the bedroom. So I just wanted to take a moment to address this. People are probably thinking, why a gravel foundation? That kind of goes against conventional wisdom. You're thinking foundation, you want that to be something incredibly sturdy, strong, right? That's conventional wisdom. There's a whole saying, right? The structure is only as good as its foundation. Well, the thing is, this is not a conventional build. Conventional build, you want a strong foundation because like your timber frame constructions are kind of flexible, they kind of move.
And usually there's like a bunch of pieces that you're attaching together and they're all kind of moving slightly, separately.
So you don't want a flexible foundation with a flexible home because of something, you get a tremor or an earthquake or something, that's all gonna come tumbling down. So sturdy foundation, flexible structure. Now you got the opposite here. Now when you're building an Earthbag home, this thing is solid.
Especially what we're building, like a dome. Once all that earth fully dries out and cures and hardens, it becomes like a monolith, this one solid structure.
So it's incredibly sturdy, incredibly solid. So actually with that kind of structure, you want a flexible foundation. You need something that kind of just moves a little bit and shifts a little bit. That way this stays solid. And this kind of building has been tested in earthquake areas and actually can hold up really well. So it's really important to know like what type of build and the proper foundation to go with that type of build.
Another thing I like about the gravel foundation is it provides a capillary break for the walls. And we're gonna do a little bit more when we start building for a capillary break, but because the gravel has these air spaces, it doesn't allow any water that's at the ground level to start wicking up into the walls.
Which is very important. Moving a lot of gravel for sure today. I think I got just a couple more wheelbarrows to go. And I think this should be done. I'm gonna have Jess come out here. We're gonna go around with the water level. And we're just gonna make sure all the gravel is, well, level. Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. It's all filled. It's looking beautiful if I say so myself. Now it's just a matter of getting Jess out here. We'll take some measurements quick and I just have to make some tiny adjustments if that. And this foundation is good to go. Are you still cold even on the inside?
Yes.
Oh, what do we got here?
Making bone broth. I've been making bone broth lately. I heard it's supposed to be pretty healthy.
Tell me what you got in here.
That's not too gross.
Well, that's pretty gross, don't get me wrong.
It's bones mostly, and some different vegetables. I got garlic and onions and carrots and celery, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
All that in a soup. Look at how clean that pot is.
And then I'm gonna slow cook it for 24 hours.
Yeah? Ooh. Actually, I've been tasting your bone broth. It is delicious. And what are some of the benefits that bone broth can do for you?
Well, I think it has, a lot of collagen in there, which, is good for the body. And I think it's good for the digestive system too.
You want to say I think, right, instead of like it has. Because
well, I don't.
You don't want to get busted by the Food and Drug Administration.
Yes.
This is not intended to cure.
These statements are not verified, but that's just things that I've heard. And I think it's a good way to like use up things.
Like use the bones, right?
Use the bones.
Use the bones of the chicken you eat. Jess just came outside. I want to see if I can get her out here. She hasn't seen this yet. Let's see if I can get a reaction. Hey Jess, come on over.
It's looking good. Whoa.
Pretty, ain't it?
It's beautiful.
You're obviously very cold.
I am
What you doing?
feeding chickens.
Yeah. Oh ho ho. Oh, they know what time it is. It's dangerous out here.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's giving it back.
giving it back. Well, I'm pretty excited. It took a lot of work to finish off that foundation for our Earthbag dome, but man, it is looking really good. Now I gotta cap off the top of the room. Once I do that, once we get that fully sealed off, which is gonna be very important before we get to our dome, you'll see why. But once that's capped off, then we can start building the dome. But I'm looking forward to it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep walking this guy. He's got someplace he wants to go, obviously. So we'll catch you on the next video, everyone.